Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. And this morning, I actually want to talk to you about a subject. Talking about how I'm actually going to expose that clown and that so-called white supremacist and culture vulture by the name of Andrew Schulz from the Brilliant Idiots podcast. And the reason why I'm actually gonna expose him, because for one, you can automatically tell, by like a lot of his points and all that, or when he wants to talk about racism, or he want to talk about issues in the black community, you can already tell that that Andrew Schulz, this Jew, pretty much, this Jewish cat who pretty much, how he wants to be down for the culture and all that. But if you ask me, he comes with a lot of white supremacist views. And my man Tariq Nasheed, shout out to my man Tariq Nasheed who did the series called Hidden Colors. He already exposed them, and he pretty much, talked about how this man is nothing but a fucking agent. He's nothing but a daggone culture vulture. He's nothing but a white supremacist on the low. And like I said, all you gotta do is look at his talking points, and if you just listen to what he says out of his mouth, he rambles on a whole lot of bullshit. And just because that he rolls with, with homeboy from the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne the God, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. See, every time they want to have an agenda, and every time they want to speak out, they always want to hire somebody that is black, or somebody that is of African descent, to make it seem like, they always want to come with that bullshit. Well, I'm not racist, I got black friend bullshit. And just because he's going to have Charlamagne up on a video, and he's going to have all these people of African descent up in the African descent that's on his podcast on YouTube and all that, that doesn't negate the fact that he's racist, and he's nothing but this so-called white supremacist. And I checked out a couple of his videos and all that, and every time black people that go up on the show, they want to claim their heritage and all that, I always see that he always want to try to negate the fact of them, talking about their African identity. So when it comes down to him, so when it comes down to him, people like him, you gotta really watch out for. And even people that's like DJ Vlad or some or a couple other guys and all that, these are nothing. So a lot of times when it come to them, these guys are nothing but Jewish cats, with a white supremacist mindset. And just because they hang around black people, or they want to be doing interviews, or they want to have some sort of connection to that doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna get back. We've seen this happen on numerous occasions, on numerous times, when people like Andrew Schulz, even that guy DJ Vlad and all that, how they want to come around and make it sound like that they cool, but it's nothing but a big agenda. If you ask me, people like him, I really believe these guys are nothing but agents, and I really believe that they send in people like them, to really find out what's on the mindset when it comes to black people. You feel what I mean? So just because they're there inside of the culture doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to benefit the culture or get back from the culture. Now, mind you, they reaping the benefits because they got a lot of subscribers. And they making money off of YouTube. But just because they're doing that, it doesn't mean that they're there for our best interests. So people like Andrew Schulz, like I said, Tariq Nasheed already exposed homeboy anyway. Because if you take a look at this interview, Tariq Nasheed was debunking everything that he says. And he's coming with those talking points like how they do on Fox News. So people like him, or like Andrew Schulz and all that, you got to watch out for. Because to me, he's nothing but a fucking agent and a low-key white supremacist and all that. And you just got to pay attention to these people. Listen to their code words. Listen to the dialogue and all that. They always want to dance around the answer. And that's exactly what he did when it came to somebody that was intellectual, that exposed white supremacy. So, I just had to drop this real quick video and all that, and just wanted to put it out there on my thoughts on this jackass named Andrew Schulz and all that. So keep your eyes open on people like him. Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. And this is B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.